Hello everyone. In the last video, we have discussed why do we need functions in Python. In this video, we will see what functions are and how can we create our own functions in Python. You may have learned about functions in class 11th in your mathematics textbook. You may have seen various functions of the form like the one shown here. So here, f is the name of the function. X is the value given to it, or we can say it is the argument that is being passed to it. X to the power 3 is the functionality of this function, that is the function it is performing. So for different value of x, this function evaluates to different value. Like for x is equal to 1, this function will be evaluated to 1, and for x is equal to 2, this function will be evaluated to 2 to the power of 3, which will be equal to 8, and for x is equal to 3, this function will be evaluated to 27. Similarly, we can create functions in our Python program that can have some argument, that can perform some functionality, that can return a result. So we can define a function as a subprogram that acts on some data and often return a result. Now we will see how can we write the above function in our Python program. Here we have written the function that we have discussed earlier in Python. Let us look at the various components of this function. So this function is starting with a keyword def. This keyword shows that it is the starting of the function. After def keyword, we have cube. Cube is the name of the function. You can name your function anything, but remember, it must comply with the naming convention of the identifier. As function name is an identifier, so it must comply with the naming convention of the identifier that we have studied in class 11. After that, we have x. X is the parameter that we are passing to this function. All the parameters that are passed to a function must be within the parenthesis C. Here, x is written within the parenthesis. At the end of this function definition line, you can see there is a colon over there, which means that it is a block statements. Then we have statements that are indented below the function, defines the functionality of the function. These statements are also known as the body of the function. See, we have two statements here. So inside the body of the function, we are calculating the cube of x and we are storing it in a variable y, and then we are returning this value, the value of this variable y, with the help of return statement. Return is a keyword which is used to return a value from the function. Thank you.